Hi, everybody. Okay, here's a Bible study for you. Here's some preaching, some solid preaching from the King James Bible. Every mention of the word overcometh, overcome, the mention of victory in the book of Revelation, and the mentions of the book of life. Revelation chapter 2, it all starts there. He that hath an ear, verse 7, let him hear what the Spirit saith unto the churches. To him, to the churches, to you as an individual, as a churchgoer, as a Christian, as a confessing Christian, right? Whether you're a wheat or a tare at this point. To him that overcometh will I give to eat of the tree of life. To him that overcometh, you must overcome, will I give to eat of the tree of life, which is in the midst of the paradise of God. Please reflect on these verses because they apply to me equally as they do to you, the listener. Verse 11, he that hath an ear, let him hear what the Spirit saith unto the churches. He that overcometh, again, you must do something. You must overcome. He that overcometh shall not be hurt of the second death. None of us want to go to hell. None of us want to end up in the lake of fire. Well, we shouldn't if we really know what is at stake, what is on offer here, and our options that we ultimately choose. He that hath an ear, let him hear what the Spirit saith unto the churches. He that overcometh shall not be hurt of the second death. Verse 17. This is all chapter 2. He that hath an ear, let him hear what the Spirit saith unto the churches. To him that overcometh, again, you must overcome, will I give to eat of the hidden manna, heaven, and will give him a white stone. Interestingly, everybody's given a black stone because this guy's Gnostic, right? Alex Proyas, black stone, and in Revelation, they're given a white stone. And will give him a white stone, and the stone a new name written, which no man knoweth, saveth he that receiveth it. Verse 26, and he that overcometh and keepeth my works unto the end, to him will I give power over the nations. Again, you've got to overcome. Overcome, 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 overcome. So 1, 2, 3, 4 mentions of overcome so far. Chapter 3, verse 5. He that overcometh, the same shall be clothed in white raiment. The white raiment is specifically written about in regards to the opening of the fifth seal. The fifth seal, according to Revelation, is these are they that came out of great tribulation. Great tribulation lasts for 42 months, 3.5 years, 1260 days. So we can take it to the bank that Scripture has always said is saying to you right now that the fifth seal, once the fifth seal opens, the world is in the last 42 months, Revelation 13:5, of what is called the Great Tribulation. Revelation 13:5 is the 216th verse of Revelation. There are further 4 verses or 8 verses, counting whatever you want to do. 13:5 to 13:18 is 4 plus 8 or 8 plus 4 equals the last final third mention of 666 in the Bible. 600, 3 Revelation 13:18. Barack Obama, 216th day of the year, born on the 8th of the 4th, 666. 6 times 6 times 6. It's that simple, folks. It's the way the Bible is divided up into chapters, which if you have a Bible like this one, authorized from Church Bible Publishers, they're good enough to put in the contents page, the amount of chapters that are in each book of the Bible, of the 66 books of the Bible. Continuing on, chapter 3. I didn't finish this one. Verse 5. He that overcometh, the same shall be clothed in white raiment, and I will not, it's provisional. In this case, he will not blot out his name out of the book of life. But in other places, he does. He will. There are people that are not found in the book because they've been blotted out. They were once in the book, but they've been blotted out. They got their names erased. He that overcometh, the same shall be clothed in white raiment, and I will not blot out his name out of the book of life. And I will not blot out his name out of the book of life. But I will confess his name before my Father and before his angels. So I'm going to say these overcoming mentions are promises, are provisional, conditional, Even the tree of life and the book of life is conditional, provisional. Verse 11, behold, I come quickly. Hold that fast. Hold that fast. Again, you must do something. Hold that fast which thou hast, that no man take thy crown. So somebody else can take your crown. Something you've been given, you've got, and then you lose it because someone took it from you. Ultimately, you don't end up in heaven. You didn't overcome. Him that overcometh will I make a pillar in the temple of my God, and he shall go no more out, and I will write upon him the name of my God. So if you overcome, all these things are done unto you, given unto you. And the name of the city of my God, which is New Jerusalem, this is when heaven and earth merge together, which cometh down out of heaven from my God, and I will write upon him my new name. Verse 21, to him that overcometh will I grant to sit with me in my throne, even as I overcame, as Jesus overcame, going to the cross, and am set down with my Father in his throne. Chapter 13, verse 7, and it was given unto him to make war with the saints of life, right? Tribulation. Adam and Eve got booted out of the garden. Cain killed Abel. Tribulation. Tribulation's been there. The only distinction in the Bible is that Great Tribulation is different because it's a period of 3.5 years. And it was given unto him to make war with the saints and to overcome them. What? The saints are going to be overcome? Really? Where does that fit into the pre-tribulation doctrine? Oh, these are the people that were not raptured and were left behind. And to overcome them, and power was given him over all kindreds and tongues and nations. When did we see that? 2015? 2015, September? Pope Francis, false prophet, Obama, Antichrist, signed off on the 17 Sustainable Development Goals. The moon had turned to blood from before Obama's birth, from 1949, April, to September of 2015, for 66 years and 6 months. Really? That didn't get your attention? It should get your attention now. You've heard it again. Them and power was given over him over all kindreds and tongues and nations, and all that dwell upon the earth shall worship him, whose names are not written in the book of life of the Lamb. We just got done reading that you can get blotted out. God gave a promise that he would not blot out. He that overcometh, again, provisional, conditional, the same shall be clothed in white raiment, and I will not blot out his name out of the book of life, whose names are not written in the book of life of the Lamb, slain from the foundation of the world. Again, I'm going to say 17 Sustainable Development Goals. This is where it all went down, folks. We have a one world, new world order. We're just about to go into a world health system in May of this year with the World Health Organization's pandemic treaty. Chapter 15, verse 2, and I saw as it were a sea of glass mingled with fire, and them that had gotten the victory over the beast. One place in the book of Revelation, the one and only, where it says victory. Them that had gotten the victory over the beast is the man, and over his image, and over his mark, and over the number of his name, stand on the sea of glass, having the harps of God. So what was that? That was verse 2 of 15. And then we go to chapter 17. The beast that thou sawest was and is not, shall ascend out of the bottomless pit and go into perdition. And they that dwell on the earth shall wonder, whose names were not written in the book of life. Whose names were not written in the book of life. From the foundation of the world, when they behold the beast that was and is not and yet is. Chapter 20, verse 12, and I saw the dead, great and small, stand before God, and the books were opened, and another book was opened, which is the book of life. And the dead were judged out of it, of those things which were written in the books according to their works. Verse 15, and whosoever was not found written in the book of life was cast into the lake of fire. Whoever was not found written in the book of life was cast into the lake of fire. Verse 7 of 21, chapter 21, he that overcometh shall inherit all things. If If you want to inherit all things, you need to overcome. And I will be his God, and he shall be my son. Verse 27, and there shall in no wise enter into it anything that defileth, neither work whatsoever worketh abomination, or maketh a lie, but they which are written in the Lamb's book of life. Friend, you want to be found in the Lamb's book of life. Verse 14 of chapter 22, blessed are they that do his commandments, that they may have right have right to the tree of life, and may enter in through the gates of the city. Provisional conditional. May have right to the tree of life, and may enter into through the gates of the city. Just finish on these last two verses, 18. Chapter 22, 18. For I testify unto every man that heareth the words of the prophecy of this book, if any man shall add unto these things, God shall add unto him the plagues that are written in this book. Verse 19. And if any man shall take away the words of the book of this prophecy, God shall take away his part out of the book of life. You don't want that, folks. I don't want that for myself. I don't want that for you. God shall take away his part out of the book of life, and out of the holy city, and from the things which are written in the book. Three things. People are going to lose a lot. They're going to lose everything that they thought they had. Matthew chapter 7. Lord, Lord, didn't we? I never knew you, worker of iniquity. Away from me, to that place that bears not mentioning. It's a horrible place. You don't want to go there, folks. So I hope this Blue Letter Bible, any word, any phrase, look it up. If you want to get clear, precise teaching, understanding, Revelation, Genesis to Revelation on any one subject matter from the Bible. Thanks for listening.